Showtime.
Good afternoon, people. Welcome to another episode of Primal Sports Center. People of Chilani, World Wide Web, Facebook, YouTube, you know the works. We are right here again, another Saturday. Key in the shop, Watson.
Yes, live on the rec, as I said. Time for Primal Sports Center as we are going to recap an interesting week. I look forward to a lot of sporting events to come. And the midway point, we have the controversial boss. I know you have some UFC to talk about later, but during the show, we'll talk about some track and field, some football, some basketball.
Yeah.
You know, our own mother sport, table tennis, but we have an interesting lineup. And to kick things off, I want to start with
Track and field.
track and field, but on the note of track and field, 16 years ago today, do you remember where you were?
No.
I was watching Usain Bolt run the fastest time ever, 9.58 over the 100 meter. So, I mean, to start things off with track and field, Bolt ran that today, August 16th, 16 years ago, 9.58. And at that time, everybody thought he could have gone faster. And I mean, he didn't.
From the 969, we knew we could have gone fast.
Yeah, and even the 958, and to me, that's probably one of the most remarkable races I've ever watched, along with the 969. But that race 16 years ago was something that, I mean, when it happened, you were in awe. But when you look back, I mean, it is that will be etched in history, and I don't think that record will be broken in my lifetime. I don't know if it will ever be broken, but that is the pinnacle of as fast as a human being has ever gone.
Let me ask you something. I don't need to show you off, but do you think these are built on design or something?
But in terms of?
Running the 969, and we knew he could have gone faster.
Yeah, they ran
And
958.
he didn't, and then he run 958 after.
Yeah.
And we are saying, why never just run 958 when he run the 969?
No, man. That was just the tipping point, his first Olympics. I mean,
Beating the chest
I
and
think him kind of shocked himself in that 969. I mean, as I said, he was 22, turning 23 around that time, and I mean, that was the peak of his career. After he years, played with a lot of injuries, still, I mean, add to his remarkable career, illustrious career, medal after medal, gold medal after gold medal. But that 958 to me put him in a folklore, a state where, I mean, it's just remarkable because we haven't seen anybody yet come close to 958. The second fastest time was 969, and when you look at it, I mean, that's a far stretch from 958.
you know, in my book, I have the 100 record being easier to be broken
than the 200.
Yeah.
I don't even know which one is harder to be broken because both of them to me are, I don't know. I don't think both will be broken for now. That is for sure. Unless
that's for sure.
Some athlete comes along the way. Hopefully, he's Jamaican as well.
Goat.
Yeah, I mean, he's not Jamaican. So, but that record for me is remarkable to the point where, I mean, 9.58. Remember when the record is coming from 984 down to 977.
From 10 seconds.
972, and then we just see where boom, 958. I mean, speaking of all the records, when you look at the pole vault record being broken early in the week for the 13th time by Duplantis, I mean, inch by inch. So, to me, you can't go even way high.
I think by now,
the greatest pole vaulters of all time.
I think for me, Duplantis, they just need to, like, the next meet, just set it where he left off, and he just vault. Because right now, I think he controls when he breaks that record. He knows what he's doing. Every other meet.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a cash prize. Why you don't do it every meet? I think it's more difficult than it seems, but I mean, I know he knows he can go higher. I mean, breaking.
I think we know that too.
Time,
Nobody's that is a record in itself. Yeah, 13 times.
That's 1.3 million because each time you break the record, you get 100,000. And you know, I'm just going to centimeter by centimeter by centimeter. But yeah, sticking on track and field. I mean, earlier today we saw on the track where Kishane Thompson ran 9.87, defeating a
quality
top level field, a quality field. Second place, Noah Lyles, a repeat of World Championships last year where we see they renewed their rivalry. And 9.87 to 9.90. And I mean, who else was in the race? Kung Fu Kenny, losing his first 100 meter of the season. Is this a sign of him fatigue, wearing down, running 9.79 early in the season, a lot of 9.8s, and now running 9.9 something. But it goes to show that, I mean, this race will set the tone for World Championships come next month, and I mean, right now, Kishane Thompson is definitely the odds-on favorite. I mean, no lies, he's a defending champion, and we know he has pedigree.
Yeah.
And when it comes to big races, World Championships, we've seen where he finds a way to get on top of the podium.
Yeah, most definitely. Enjoyable race, to say the least. I know I'm not the biggest Kishane fan or MVP fan,
I don't know who you're a fan of. I don't know who you're a fan of.
But I have to say, I have to give him that moral. That is a moral boosting victory for me, for him as well. Coming off the back that he has this Kishane, he has this no one else thing going on, and we know how he is. They have him as the Asafa 2.0. So
Who was Mazda?
well, me have him as Asafa 2.0.
You?
Yeah,
I
man.
don't.
I have him as Asafa 2.0.
I
But
have him as Kishane Thompson.
But it's a moral boosting victory. I hope this boosts his confidence to know that he can go out.
He's a confident lad either with Trey.
However,
in his interviews, and I mean, how many races have you seen Kishane last in his career? Short career, but I mean, he's always in the mix. I mean, winning races. That last year's race where he lost by, I wouldn't even say a hair length, but even closer than that. It's more of a nanosecond to say. I don't know how they separate it, because last year they could have easily been given a tie, but no Lies got the victory. And I mean, they break it down once. Yeah. So, but 9 point, we're not really looking at times as much, because as you said, in the season where everybody's gearing up to the World Championship next month. But even so, if Kishane Thompson runs 9.87 next month and wins, I don't care what time he runs, as long as he wins the race. Because winning counts, and winning this race today, as I said, is a moral
boosting victory. The problem I still have, the last part of the race, and it's worrying because I don't know if either it's my thing already, coaching instructions. Go out there, run as quick as possible, and kind of shut it down at the end. Just get the first 60 out of the way, which is.
So you think him shut it down at the end?
I don't know. I don't see a shutdown.
Yeah, so what?
I just look like, is it a no I was catching up, or just him tired?
No, it's a fast finisher.
But
one thing for sure,
he's gonna get out the blocks.
No, one thing is for sure, the race is 100 meters.
It's 100.
So
it's how you run that 100.
If he crosses that finish line first and ties up at the end, but finishes first, everybody say, oh, if the race is 5 meters longer or 1 meter longer, the race is 100 meters. And Kishane Thompson is winning races and beating a quality field. And to me, that says a lot. Because if you look at the lineup, right behind him is 5 Americans. The only person missing from the race is probably Fred Curley.
Sure.
And probably Oblique Seville.
Yeah, but as I say, it's just how you finish the race. You got out the blocks well, and I don't know if it's tiring, I'm tighten up or whatever, but it's like the gap was just going. I know it's 100 meters, and if you give,
that's how you won the race last year.
You have to remember, Bolt is not, and Bolt himself said, Bolt is not the best starter, and he said that if there's only one person that could have beaten him, and that was Asafa. If Asafa put together the best race possible, meaning they get out the blocks and run.
You can't beat 9.5.
But the thing is, Bolt said, man, Asafa is the only person who could have beaten him if Asafa put together that race, get out the blocks and run.
But Asafa will get out the blocks.
Asafa will get out the blocks and tighten up at the end.
It never happened. Bolt mid race is just
for me.
I don't like to compare people to Bolt, because Bolt is an anomaly. Bolt is a freak of nature.
But for me,
Bolt is in his prime. Bolt is untouchable.
Get out the blocks well, but when you look at it, if Noah slept in the blocks, he basically just sitting in the blocks, which is typical Noah. Yeah. Give Noah a better start. I don't think Kishane won that race.
Why would you want to give him a better start?
Well, give Kishane a better finish.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what I want. But that's what I want. But that's what I want. I want him to have a better finish.
It's part of the race. You can't give people different things.
I don't want to give him different things. But it's 100 meters and you need to start finishing the races how you need to finish. Go out there and run and execute. The thing is, practice what you preach,
Go out there and win.
Practice.
If he gets a good start and is leading the field, guess what? Catch me if you can.
Practice.
You are complaining about Kishane, but that's Shelly's MO all of Shelly's career.
But you have to remember,
Shelly always tidying up at the end.
No, in the latter part
but
of
the
it.
thing is, with Shelly, what is Shelly? Catch me if you can.
It's a lot.
Kishane,
Catch me if
No
you
man,
can.
the latter part of Shelly's breakdown, she started to tire at the end. The latter part, because Shelly used to run 200. And running the 200, no, she's not, but running the 200 gives you more endurance over 100 meter, so you can last longer. When you're not running 200s and you're typically running 100 meter, you're limiting yourself. So basically, even though it's a 100-meter race, you're basically running like 90, 95 meters and start to tire. When you're running the 200 meters, you can run fast over 150 meters. So when you go down to 100 meter, you're transferring that speed and that energy.
So you're saying a 200-meter runner has an advantage? Right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Typically, look at even Sharika today. Sharika ran 22-1, and Sharika's race today, she won the race. She ran the first 110 meters hard. Like,
But she came off the bench even.
but she ran it hard. She came out the blocks hard and ran, and then afterwards she's like, just keep it going, just keep the momentum going. Don't try to speed up. Just keep it going. Finish ahead of the field. Yeah. That is what I'm talking about when it comes to.
So she just ran just to keep her out of the field.
Coach's instructions. Just run the first 100.
Sharika has 21.5 in her this season?
I don't think so. She probably have a 21.7.
I don't even think she have a 21.
She have a 21, man. She have a 21.
Let's see.
She have a 21. But as
so you're commenting Sharika's race over Kishane's race?
No, yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, because I love the fact that it's moral boosting the win and thing, but I want you to just execute the race, just run.
Execute it.
The
race.
That's I know. Yeah, but you can win, but you practice what you preach. You know? Practice what you preach.
And it was a quality field.
It's a quality field, but
we always know Noah is going to finish fast.
His preparation is ahead of Noah.
But as I said, there are different phases in a race.
Yeah, you have the start. You have the middle.
Drive phase, and you have the end.
Yeah, the ending is the problem.
But you want a perfect execution in each phase. Not
perfect, but as close to perfect as possible.
Yeah.
How we finished,
but even
I
so,
don't know if it's tiring.
There's room for improvement, naturally, yes.
Yeah.
We have seen, and given the time, he has run faster time. But we are looking forward to the World Championships. Winning this race, to me, is more than commendable. And again, that is a tipping point. And plus, this will sit in his competitor's mind to be like, oh, yeah.
But you think that...
and plus, we know sports. Sports is a mental game. Sports is, to me, probably 70% mental, 30% what you do out there. And mentally, you have to be strong. Mentally, certain things play on your mind. Whether the sport is made up of you going as a person or a team versus a team, or I'm in your lane, you're in your lane. But in each sport, there's a mentality to it where winning counts. And winning and beating your competitors, it must play a part on you as well as your rivals. And as I said, looking forward to World Championships next month. This is a big victory. And it will play on the competitors.
And I like that. But mentally, Noah is very strong.
Yeah. Kishane, I think, is mentally strong as well.
Kishane is strong. That's why I say Asafa 2.0 still. But
no, Asafa is not mentally strong.
Asafa 2.0 in terms of mental strength is a little bit stronger. And I have to just say...
Why you call myself a 2.0?
Yeah, how you that?
I don't know. How do you get that?
How he finishes the races. This tiring and coming out the blocks. Very strong. Looking like he's going to break a record, and then he just shut down.
But Asafa was the world record holder.
Which is typically
Asafa
MVP
was the
style.
world record holder.
Because Frano's style, you know, beat me out of the blocks, you know, catch me if I can, you know. And I don't believe it's I don't like that style. Really don't like that style, because at the end of the day, someone with a top-end speed, if that person gets the perfect start, you are going to lose.
Suppose. But how can...
But look at who has the world record. Persons with top-end speed.
Who has the world record?
Usain Bolt.
You keep going to Bolt. Bolt's your number.
All right.
Who had the world record before
Take out Usain Bolt.
Who had the world record before?
Johan Blake. Top-end speed. No, he knows the world record. Maurice Green at top-end speed. Every 100-meter world record holder has top-end speed.
Asafa Paul was the world record holder.
He had top end speed at one point in his career.
Yeah,
But you need that type of speed, that top end speed.
what do you mean by top end speed? All of them are
I mean, at the end of the race, instead of you slowing down, they're speeding up. These guys are slowing down at the end of the race.
Everybody's slowing down at the end of the race.
No man,
Don't make it fool you.
I don't see. Today, I never seen no one slowing
You
down.
hit your peak in mid race between 50 to 60 meters, there about 70 meters. That's where you go the
The
fastest.
speedometer says it.
Yeah, that's it's proven. The middle of the race, that's the 60
We know
meter
because
mark,
the dry phase is where you build up,
and then you try to hold
and then
that
the
speed.
slingshot after.
You try to hold
But
that
you have
speed.
persons, as much as the race is 100 meters, you have persons that can run, can give you that start, and give you a good 80 meters, 85, 90 meters, and around 95, they just can't find it.
Find what?
They can't find the energy to even cope, to even continue the race, to start slowing down.
So you feel you're going to finish the race at the top?
You're not going to finish at the top speed.
Yeah, so-
Your top speed is the mid race.
Yeah.
But at least they can hold that speed and then finish. You have persons that can't hold it. By 95 meters, they fall off.
For example.
Asafa was one of them.
But Asaf had
Brianna Williams has that issue as well.
Asaf was a world record holder.
Was.
Yeah.
But he had top end speed at that time. As his career prolonged, he realized that he doesn't have that top end speed. Bolt now is a record holder. Bolt had that top end speed. Noah Lyles had that top end speed. Shelley had that top end speed. Sharika had that top end
So
speed.
times don't matter then?
Times in terms of
Oh, PB. Your PB then don't matter.
the time matter, you know.
Because Kishane times is the sixth fastest man all time.
Yeah, but look at how Kishane run the races that he run those fast times in. Him don't look like him a slow down.
But even, how much races have you seen Kishane lose?
It's not about losing or winning. you know.
It's not.
No, it's not about how him lose
How
or
much
win the
races
race.
did Noah Lyles lose?
It's about, for me, it's about the execution of the race. It's not about winning or losing the race.
Hey,
It's how you're executing the race.
Kishane
You know.
Thompson could run backwards next month
And win.
and get the gold medal.
Yeah,
That's the point.
you win the
That's
gold
what we
medal.
remember.
Win the
That's
gold
what we
medal.
know.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
But
to
at,
win.
but at the end of the day, it's how you execute the race, how you execute the race. And he's
End
not,
of the day, it's
Yeah.
it's about winning.
it's about winning.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Execution is neither here nor there.
Yeah, but
Yes,
then-
you want to execute and win the race and run. I mean, marvelous time.
but you're not going to
But
run
suppose
back
you
way and win
execute
every
the
day.
race
perfectly.
and come second.
That means the person that won the race did a better job than
I'm
me.
just faster than you.
Yeah, typically, yeah. The person faster than me,
remarkable time, but when you come against the big man,
The big
that's
man-
just it.
faster.
Yeah, I've seen people PB and come fourth.
We see that a lot of times.
At the end of
The
the day,
person that's faster, they execute the race as
There you
best,
go.
but the
At the end of
person
the day,
who won
a man
execute
just
better.
faster than you. Somebody can just be faster than you. At the end of the day, just faster than. And we switch it now to the female race, where Melissa Jefferson wouldn't run 10.66. And Tia Clayton, who got injured in the trials, who ran last year at the Olympics,
Run 10.82,
ran 10.82.
which is what the fastest female time as a Jamaican. I don't think nobody went faster than that this year.
No, not to my knowledge.
Nobody has run fast. I think Tina ran what 10.84. Nobody has run 10.82, which is
10.82 is a good time, but I'm more looking at Melissa running 10.66 after running 10.65 a couple of weeks ago. She's in sublime form and reaching a stratosphere where racking up these 10.6 times, she's going to be an
a force.
all-time great if she continues at this pace because, I mean, and the rival with she and Julian
Julia.
Alfred now over both distances, the 1 and 2 to me is probably the hottest matchup out there.
True.
Given bar any event. I mean, we know of some 800 meter matchups, but you know the blue
And some
ribbon event,
400s and some
the
100s.
sprints, and the 100 and the 200 clash between she and Julian Alfred now. I mean, it's going to be a thing down bottom, and I mean,
You're throwing a Gabby Thomas in the 200 meters.
Nah.
We don't know what Gabby is capable of, but you throw a Gabby Thomas and you throw a Sharika.
I train people to get the lesser spots. These two going to finish 1-2, and right now, I mean, it's looking like Melissa Jefferson
Just
is
put on the gold and silver.
is in the form of her life. That's 10.66. I know.
10.65.
Picnic time.
and how she ran that
And a
race.
joke,
It's
and a joke time.
even when look at her.
Once you dip on a 10-7, you know, because 10-7 is quick. 10-7 is elite. 10-8, top tier. I mean, 10-9, you know, you're world class athlete.
So-
I mean, above 11, if you're running above 11 at this time of the season, I mean, you can go just to make up numbers. But I see everybody in that race probably going to dip under 11 seconds, given that
By the
everybody
way,
finishes.
Sherry best time is 10.88 this year.
Yeah,
At stadium.
yeah. That's
Fastest
it.
time by Jamaica.
The fastest time is Tia. 10-2. The fastest
No,
Jamaican.
the fastest time is Tina.
Tina.
10.81.
Alright, so Tina.
And both are PBs.
Tia is 10.82.
That she run today.
Yes, must be yesterday. Poland.
Today.
Yeah, today she run it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, Melissa Jefferson with 10.66 is a lead company, and we saw her on 10.65. And to me, I think she have more in the tank. And come next month, she probably can even go faster at 10.5, probably on the record.
I think that race is at 10-5. The 10.
Those two will pull each other.
Because you think 10.5 comes so easy.
It not come
Not
easy, but
these two ladies
these two.
push each other. Because I mean,
Has anybody other than Flojo gone below 10.4?
No, 10
No, the closest is Ilian.
One time.
I'm predicting a real world record from...
No.
Ilian ran
Ilian 10-5-4. Yeah. Ilian ran 10-5-4.
Going below 10.5.
No, I said 10-5.
Okay.
See, the 10-5 bracket.
I think both of them can dip on that. No, I don't think two of them can run on the
Here,
10.6.
Machidi top end speed. Melissa Jefferson.
She going to run 10.
She gonna run. She gonna run 10-5.
I think
She and Julian gonna run 10-5. Both of them running 10-5.
Is she injured?
No, she's not.
Already is injured?
I don't think she's
Why is she
injured.
not running?
She
Listen to me. I tell you guys,
it's a
mental.
rope-a-dope.
It's a mental game. You know?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to get injured at this type of.
Nobody
This.
Rope-a-dope going, yeah? Yeah, you run here, I run there.
Yeah,
And
nobody
then-
don't want to face each other.
But that's what I'm saying. This lineup was a big lineup on the men's side. On the female side, I mean, we saw some quiet runners there, but Melissa Jefferson Wood is definitely ahead of the pack. She and Julian Alfred are neck and neck to me, and I mean, these string of times, I put Melissa as a slight favorite now, but I mean, we have to go with the Caribbean athlete. Yeah, the farmers, a big dog.
Yeah, she's a slight favorite because she has beaten Julian already this season once over the 100.
Close finish.
Close finish, and I think Julian saw what she needs to do, and she's just trying to taking it a stride at a time. Melissa is she's just phenomenal right now, and running 10.65 at the trials, everybody pushing the ball with Oregon and the track is fast or whatever. But to come back and do the same thing in a European country, it shows consistency. And if she does it again, I don't know what.
But to your point, she looked like she was slowing down.
No, no,
Not to you.
no. She looks like she got
She
slowed
didn't
down.
really run through the tape though. She kind of
No, she not.
the gas little at the end.
They looked well. Tia never looked like she's slowing down.
1082 compared to 1066.
She was going.
That's a big gap.
She was going, and Tia, I know Tia and Tina can run the 200 as well.
I don't see them as a 200 meter.
No, really. If I not convert them,
I don't see none of them as
both of them can run the 200.
a
But
Shelley, Tia, Tina.
they can run it, and they have been running it. They have been running it. They are specialists at 100, but you need that 200 meter times. You need those races, but Melissa didn't look like she's slowing down.
That's in training.
Even
It's not that out in training. They do that in training. They're not
even
going
if-
to compete at a high level.
Even if Melissa looked like she was slowing down, she was slowing down based on just her knowing that she has covered the field already. Let me shut it down now.
But you didn't get that from Kishane.
No. So I'm not saying that he was slowing down, you know. It just looked like, I don't know if it's him slowing down or Noah catching up. I just didn't understand. It's like,
Plus, there's different angles to the race.
plus
as well.
it's like even at trials, when he had beaten Oblique at trials. Oblique came out the block sluggish because he thought that he felt something. It's like after 40 meters, Oblique was like, but we're not feeling nothing, and started to run. And him start catch up. And I'm like, is it that Kishane decides, say, hey, I have the field covered. I don't say Oblique. Let me just shut it down a little bit. And this shutdown thing, I know it's everybody trying to keep healthy and thing, but it's not something I like because it's something that persons tend to practice in track and field. And practice becomes perfect.
Yeah, but you can't run every race full throttle.
You're not going to run it full
Not
throttle.
heats. You're not going to run the
You can-
full throttle.
I know that, but there's something called maintenance across the race. You run 80% at the 70-meter mark. I just maintain that 80%. You don't look like you're slowing down or whatever, but it just looked like he's just slowing down. Yeah, I may be wrong. Maybe it's Noah catching up because Noah does have a bullets finish. And it's something he said that Kishane said that he's working on something. I don't know what he's working on, and I think it's the ending of the race. He's working on that finish.
Working on winning that gold medal come next month.
Which means that he has to finish
And
the
I'm
race.
confident that he will do it. We know he can, but really, I think he will. And I mean, I don't really look much on time because I prefer a bad victory than a good loss. You can execute your race good and come second. It's neither here nor there, but winning is a mentality, and sometimes, given circumstances, given, I mean, it could be a rainy day, it could be a headwind, it could be a delayed flight, because you know him reach. Where was the meet again, Poland?
Yeah.
His flight got delayed and him reach late, and that probably affect him preparation. And
True.
if he had come second, we'd be here sitting and excuse, oh, the delayed flight had something to do with it now. All of that, a lot of things can happen. We saw Hans Bartman nearly miss a bus. We see things can happen in and around the event. But at the end of the day, come that race and you line up, no excuses. You gotta
Go there and execute.
You gotta win. You can feel a slight niggle. I mean, your weight could have dropped off. Anything, get him across that finish line, and come the big moments, you have to step up. And I think he's ready and will show us that come next month. And speaking of that, another top athlete, Jamaican athlete, Brian Level.
Levels to this thing.
Running 9.82, a PB, not so long ago.
19.
And then down in the 100.
Yeah.
And then returning now, running 200 meter in a PB of 1969. Now the third fastest Jamaican all time. That is Levels. And Brian Level is going to the next level.
So that's Brian.
Level.
Yeah,
Level. Trust me, 1969, a big time. And he has some damage to the next month in Token. And I think he can upset the apple cart and be on the podium. I don't know which color, but I mean, we all want the goal. But this is his coming out moment, and I think Brian Level will show us come World Champions next month.
What he's made
Get
of.
him ready. And he's someone to be, featured and talk about. And the Kishanes and the Tina, but Brian Level now, his time is now, and I see that next month in Tokyo he will do some damage. 1969 and a boy time.
And he looks like he's improving.
Yeah.
He's improving.
And speaking of that, who's his coach?
Shaniki Osborne.
And we all know that
What she did.
Shaniki Osborne was in the news with the whole Elaine Thompson
and she got Elaine back on track and no one paid the money.
Agent and not paying money, all of that.
And everybody was writing her off. Top coach.
Top coach. What you doing in the Brian Level now on a
and he's just 21.
So you guys, you attribute the speed to the coach?
What do you mean?
The
Yeah.
improvement, yeah.
I see.
And she's out of the MVP.
How old is Level?
21.
That's just a young man growing older.
Yeah, but which 21-year-old we're in 1906?
Not goat.
So you are saying Shaniki has earned that?
Yeah.
Help. You know the time, but you help.
I don't know. I don't know if coaching is overrated.
No, sir.
Coach.
So if you're going to big up Fran, so you're big up.
Fran has something to do with it.
So yes, so he does have it's not a coincidence.
So you're big up Fran and now I'm big up Shani.
No, that's not what I'm
Oh,
saying.
you want to big up Glenn?
No, but you're kind of saying that Level is doing well. We just put it to Shaniki. We don't know.
No, we're saying that
But she contribute.
he's coach.
Maybe that's
He's
good.
coach.
Well, she did no harm.
And she proved herself. She proved
She
herself.
didn't ruin his career.
And then
I give her credit for that.
moving from junior to senior, we've seen that a lot of athletes can't make that transition. I mean, she's now, as I said, doing wonders with Brian Level.
And she proved herself with the Alien saga. Brought back Alien to a point where we're saying Alien
might have a chance.
Yeah.
And now Elaine in a spy where we don't even know where she is.
She's back
Where
at,
she's
training
who's her
with
coach.
Walcott. She's back with Walcott and Elite Sports. Elaine.
Elaine?
As I said, we don't know.
She's back with Walcott and she's with
At the
Elaine.
end of the season,
The Elaine thing has become a farce now.
Yeah, man.
A bit like the
Sometimes,
Mason
man,
Greenwood.
from day one, I've been saying, you know, Elaine needs a year off, you know, and Achilles injuries.
who
You know.
will saying?
You said
I've
that?
been saying Elaine needs a year off at track and field.
Year off.
Excuse me, Kane, you heard him say that
Yeah,
before?
I said it more
Not
than
a
once.
year. I've heard him say.
I said she
before.
need a year. She need a year off. But Achilles injury is nothing to come. It's not an easy injury, you know. And she's coming from an Achilles injury. You need a year off. You need
More
to
than a year now, still.
1 year basically.
Only 1 year?
1 year. She's 1 year. She's basically back after a year. It's last year. Them time year she out, you know.
But a lot of
And she's fighting
drama
injury for a while.
around
Yeah,
not
she's
only her track career, but
personal
even her
life.
personal life.
Yeah,
So
she need the break.
that is definitely going to affect her performance
She
on the
need the
track.
break.
And I mean, making a comeback at this point to me is far fetched, but she's one of our best athletes all time, and we.
There's a guy
hope
here
that-
who work at Prime, and when you ask him that, he would tell you that she has no chance.
No chance. There's no chance for her. I tell you. Yeah, hopefully we'll sign you later and show you some family and business to deal with out of town. But yeah, there's no chance for him. And I would agree, she has
No chance.
Yeah.
People reach midway point, it's time for sports commentary with the controversial boss himself.
Greetings, one and all. Remember, if you disagree with anything we say here, let's take it on the ear, man. Call us and let's hear whether something Froggy has said or well, Kane never upsets anybody. Or if I say anything to upset anyone. Please, the number to call is an American number, 615-433-5674. We would appreciate the feedback, trust me. But for some time, I've been watching the best times. World Championship is how many weeks away?
3 weeks.
Tokyo is less than a month away for sure. And so far, Jamaica has 2 of the best 4 times in the world in the women's 100 meters. There is only Melissa and Julian Alfred ahead of the 2 Jamaicans. And the 2 Jamaicans happen to be sisters, Tina and Tia Clean. What a marvelous thing. We have from the same household, 2 world-class ladies, born exactly the same day too. But today's performance, I saw Kishane. I saw it a little different from Froggy. This is just a curry goat race, and he did what was necessary, which is to beat all comers. Behind him, all 4 runners were Americans. I saw a Blake there. I don't know, well, keeping up the rear. But I thought Oblique was supposed to be in this race. I didn't see him, but Blake was there to come in second to last. But Kishane is looking awesome, looking in form. I don't think I'd like to see him running any harder going into World Championship. So I thought it was some impressive running all the same. Do enough to beat the field. You know you're better than the field. I don't into any execution or any such thing. You just beat the field, that's all you do. So who has been watching any table tennis? There's a lot of things going on in table tennis. Let me start first with a regional one. Trinidad is pick a team to play some local games. I think it's Panam they're playing. And there's a big controversy down in Trinidad because one of the players, a girl at that, wanted to bring her own coach, a foreign coach, to coach the team. And the coaches were not having it. The coaches were not having it. You can imagine, you pick 3 or 4 girls. Now, women's table tennis is it's not very high technical level in the scheme of things. I don't think it's the same as if Mr. What do you jump, the high jump, the pole vault.
Duplantis.
It's not like Duplantis needs his personal coach. This is just a little table tennis. And there's a big furor because this girl wants to have her personal coach. I think he's from Peru. Is it Peru she come from? And everybody's up in arms because look here, Trinidad has had elite players, you know. Dexter St. Louis never brought a personal coach all those years he playing for Trinidad. Ryan, what's Ryan last name?
Chung.
Ryan Chung. I don't know if you guys have met Ryan Chung, but Ryan Chung is a friend of mine. And she's won 5 Caribbean Championship titles without ever having a personal coach. How is this little girl getting a personal coach, Baba? He's what going on at Trinidad. You know, big uproar over it. Now, a funny thing happened in Japan 2 weeks ago. World Championship. uh, Harimoto, World TT champions in Yokohama, Japan. Harimoto just finished beating the Chinese. Who did he beat? He beat. No. He beat. I think it's Lin Shidong. He beat first. I'm trying to remember who he beat. He beat Zhang Ping. Harimoto beat Zhang Ping. And it's usual to shake the hands of the opponent and then go over and shake the hand of the opponent, of the coach, the opposing coach. But Wang Ho was so busy cussing out Zhang Ping or badly he played that instead of facing the man like a man and looking him in the eye and shaking his hand, he just leave the hand out. Did you see it?
Yeah, sir.
He left the hand out there and just said, boy,
Nothing.
and Harimoto was livid. Japanese are not the most expressive people. Harimoto is the most expressive person you can find. So Harimoto went in, man. Yeah, he's part Chinese. And Harimoto was vexed and said, yo, Wang Ho, this me, you know.
Yeah.
He never, but all of a sudden, Harimoto start playing some of the best TT he ever played.
Yeah, man, grill up.
And him just grill up everything after that. And lucky enough, he met world champion Wang Chuqin in the finals. And so said, so done. Harimoto grilled up Wang Chuqin 4-2 and outplayed the man who's playing the best table tennis in the world right now. I mean, I would have bet the house on that man. And he lost to Harimoto because Harimoto was playing inspired table tennis. And Harimoto made a point of having beaten Wang Chuqin, turn his back to the camera and comes up, and then go over to the coach and look in him face and shake him hand. I believe next time, Harimoto play a Chinese player, Wang Ho will shake the hand with straight on, because that was really bad. But there's something that's happening in the game, you know. Wang Chuqin, I think it's probably about semifinals. I watch too much table tennis, you know. Wang Chuqin was playing against Truls Morgarth. Truls is thought to have the best touch in the world, Wallner-esque touch, or Kane Watson touch. Kane has the best touch in Jamaica. Oh, so only behind me. But anyway, Wang was playing Truls and had him 1 love, 2 love, 7 love, 8 love, 9 love, 10 love, and did something. It's called the mercy point. Wang Chuqin deliberately hit the ball in the net, so that's not to embarrass his opponent. And then Truls did something, serve off the next ball because he didn't want the point. And they went around as gentlemen. Now that's a gentlemanly thing, right? Kane, would you have given that mercy point?
Yeah.
I know different.
I don't believe so.
I know different. Anyway, I have some ideas how Wang should have played against Harimoto. I think that Wang Chuqin is playing some great table tennis, right? But Harimoto knows that Wang Chuqin is going to open the point every time. Wang Chuqin open every point, you agree?
Yeah.
And Harimoto is doing a little trick the Japanese use. They call it crisscross blocking. Stay up on the table, give you the long ball, and block your own, right? And I think that Wang Ho made a mistake as the coach. I think he should have told Wang Chuqin to don't open every point. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes make the man open so he's out of position. Sometimes the guy give you the ball. Can you ever play those players?
Yeah.
They give you the ball to get you out of position and move you around. Yeah. And I really believe that at that level, the coach should have pointed out to Wang Chuqin, big man, don't open every point. This youth is just pushing on and waiting. Because that's what I thought I saw. You saw the match?
Yeah.
All right. So that's a point for Wang Ho. You can learn a lot from Harimoto about manners, but you can learn from me about tactics. And it's not every point you have to open. Right. Now, the reason why you all tune in today was because tonight, UFC 319 Chicago, the biggest fight this year, I think. You have you seen a bigger fight? I think it's the biggest fight this year. Dracos du Plessis from South Africa will fight Hamzat Chimaev, a Chechen living in Russia. Right. Now, how do I see it? Dracos du Plessis is a superman. He probably, this morning, he probably weighed 200 pounds, even though he's at 185. This fight is at 185. Dracos looked like a robot, a statue, a Greek god, Adonis. The man make out a stone. Mm-hmm. And he's rather clumsy. Du Plessis not the sweetest mover, but him so strong and so sustained, and his timing is so awful that other fighters can't time his punches. When I play table tennis against a good player, I know about what time they're going to hit the ball, where they're going to hit it. But if I play a really awkward player, it's difficult. Kane, you have had that problem. Some awkward player. America, they have a guy from Germany, Thomas something or another. I don't remember his name. But you know the guy I'm talking. Hard to time them, don't? Because they move herky-jerky. And Duplessis is a bit like that. No, on the other hand, Chimaev is such a fantastic technical fighter in terms of also being a wrestler. He finish everybody within the first round. He just shoot and just take you down. And I mean, he's very direct, very aggressive. He's a superstar. The two men are great at what they do. Duplessis so physical. So most experts think that if it goes into the later round, Duplessis will wear him out. Duplessis will wear out anybody. Other people wonder if the hurricane Chimaev brings to the game is going to overwhelm Duplessis. Will Duplessis be able to withstand the amazing wrestling from Chimaev? So here's where I'm different. I looked at a number of experts. The betting favorite is Chimaev. But when they poll most ex-fighters, they think that Duplessis will win. But I disagree. I've been doing jiu-jitsu at a very high level now for a long time, right? And so I'm able to unerringly predict these fights, right? Chimaev had some health problems last year. Yeah, I think it's probably COVID he had or something. So he wasn't as physically strong, and people are saying that his stamina will go. But I don't see Duplessis resisting the hurricane, the storm, in the first couple rounds. So my bet is for early round victory from Chimaev. I've run the algorithms, I've run the computer programs, I've run the simulations, and I don't see how Duplessis gets away more than once or twice from Chimaev's early attack. I'm not going to tell anybody to bet the house or bet the farm, but I will bet my farm that Chimaev will win this fight in 2 rounds. No, you disagree?
I agree. I'm going with Chimaev.
And have you watched?
I'm going with Chimaev.
Okay, so I said Chimaev will do it in 2 rounds. That first round going to be possibly the most exciting round of mixed martial arts you will ever see. Yeah.
Duplessis 9-0.
In UFC. But Duplessis lost earlier in his career. But Chimaev has never lost a fight. And I think Chimaev is, I don't see how you weather that storm. Chimaev took up this guy from New Zealand. Yeah, took up the guy, New Zealand best fighter. He was UFC former champion. And broke his jaw just from a clothesline grip. Broke the man's jaw. That's how powerful the man is. In one fight, I saw him take up the man and say, who is going to fight me? And just fell down on the ground. He's a monster. And therefore, my money is on Chimaev. Now, in America now, we're going to take into politics because, I try to solve the world problems one at a time. There's a big fight going on now in Texas that they're going to create 5 more seats. They're going to gerrymander 5 more seats. You watch it on the news? Well, Texas is going to put in 5 more seats so that the Republicans will have the majority in the House of Congress, just by having more seats. It's like Tivoli Gardens suddenly announced that they're going to divide it into 5 more things there, so that the parliamentary advantage will be taken. It's called gerrymandering. And it struck me that the governor of California said that they're going to do the same thing in California if the Texans do it, because it will be the end of democracy when a man can just split up a constituency into 5 extra seats, and then you'll have 5 more MPs. That's what they want to do, the Republicans want to do in Texas. And so the California governor says that, no, I'm not having it. He's going to do the same thing to keep things even. And America, the democracy is founded on a principle called one man, one vote. But America is drifting away from one man, one vote, because a lot of the Constitution says it should be self-evident that all men are equal. So the House of Representatives should represent the people equally. Is that fair? In other words, I have a solution. When we're working out who wins an election, just multiply the representative by the amount of people he represents. So in other words, if you have 50 seats and I have 49, but that 49 seats represent 10 million people, that 50 seats represent 4 million people, just multiply each vote by the amount of people that you represent, and that will give you the true victor in the results. You guys understand what I'm trying to say? In other words, give equal weight to each vote, and then we won't have this problem in the USA. Because if they go and make the House of Congress any bigger, why am I talking about some primal sports? But the point I'm making is that America is going to look very differently if we start to allow Texas to have 15 seats and California only has 5, whereas California is the largest state. So representation is not how many representatives you have, is how many people you represent. That is my point. That's my point. In Jamaica, we have elections coming up
September.
in a week or two, in a couple of weeks.
September 3rd.
And there's a big meeting in Crossroads today. I don't know even what side is
Time
the
come.
meeting.
PMP.
But people, try and stay safe in the middle of this season. We call it the silly season for a reason.
It's silly.
So those of you driving around in cars of a particular color or else you watch yourself.
Yeah.
That's sports commentary. What say you?
Which car you driving today, Peter?
No, leave me out of it. I'm not picking any side.
It's good to have cars of various colors.
Hey, I tell you,
Different
I could be to studio today, and the man named locked down Tarrington Bridge comes straight
Well, that's
up.
the point I'm making. Did you watch Emma Raducanu play against she played
That's why I take Sabalenka.
Sabalenka?
Yeah.
Emma
Sabalenka
looked
beat
like she's trying to make a comeback. She's putting in some good tennis.
In the words of Dale
Yes.
No chance.
No man, she and Sabalenka went full 3 sets. She won the first set, and the match was pretty even. She's done some work, and I think it might have to do with the fact that she's keeping company with Mr. Alcaraz. You know?
I mean, partner?
Yeah, all kind of partner.
Partner John.
Speaking of partner, Joy, though, and you guys saw the arrest of the video is coming out now with Shakari's arrest. Have you seen it?
I've seen a piece of it. She explained to the officer.
She was begging the police not to cuff her and put her in the back of the vehicle. And oh God, Christian never really want to press charges, but they're saying that it's not up to him to press charges. But you want to tell me American police can't
Yeah,
have
blind.
a little, can't give a blind?
She's saying, my name is Shakari Richardson. I think she was hoping that
They would recognize them. Track and field is not Jamaica, you know.
I mean,
If that happened in Jamaica, if somebody got out of a car and says, I'm Shelly Ann, no police not putting no cuffs on her.
yeah.
Right? And if somebody step out and say, I am Merlene, there's no way anybody touching them, no police touching them. Is that fair?
It's fair.
But make it be America,
It's
man.
not American.
America, Mr. the man and drape up,
You
I
couldn't
know Tariq met her, man. Curly. The man and drape up Curly, you know. Hold him in pants waist.
Curly had that coming, man.
No.
You can't put your hand on a
Listen,
police officer.
in America, Curly didn't put his hand on a police
Yeah,
officer.
man, he put down.
He was trying to get to his car.
But he played roadblock.
I know. No. I think that American police they need a filter, they need a chill. Right?
You know what I believe?
Yeah.
I believe that was a regular citizen. They would have not acted the way they acted.
With Shakari?
Yeah, man. If
No,
it was-
you're wrong.
If you just
They
Kane
didn't
and
know
his
who she
wife,
was. They did not know
that's his
who
wife.
she was.
If it was Kane and his wife in airport and behaving like that, they would have not
You're
put
wrong.
handcuff on everything.
You're
They're
wrong.
not gonna behave so with a regular citizen.
The police in America are arbitrary and they tend to use the law, especially when the browner shades of skin are involved. They apply the law.
I
to
think
the
before the
fullest.
police got
She's lucky she wasn't tased. She's lucky she wasn't tased. I'm afraid of America.
Yeah, man.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, I not taking no chance.
You can imagine that you driving and a policeman drive behind you. They could smash your glass and shoot you.
that happened to me, but they did smart.
Arbitrariness of America, man.
They were like, and the person told me, say, they're running the plate, and I said, who? And I said, look in the mirror, and I look at, I see the police behind me. I was like, it's okay.
Let me tell you something. No, we're no better than yard. When you check it out, Lord.
Yeah, people, but we have the knockout going on now.
Yeah, some gold medals, Jamaica.
Yeah, Janelle
For us,
winning.
it's preparation for Tokyo. Some athletes trying to make qualifying marks. Some
Update me. Do we have a men's 4x400 team in the
Knockout? No, we're qualified already for the men's.
we're qualified for the men's?
Yeah, man, so women's the problem.
The women's have not qualified.
No. That is the problem. And the
That's an
mixed
embarrassment.
relays
We
is
should do well in the
bordering.
women's. Mix don't count. Who cares about
Mixed
me?
relays is bordering.
You care about me?
But the 4x4 women is the issue we're having now.
why
I
the
think
relays dropping off though? I mean,
nobody
we
wants
used
to take
pride
part.
in relays.
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
From the Gregerhans
Yeah.
and the Novlins
Not anymore.
and Vivian Clark.
In fact, if we did badly in the individuals, they always used to say, well, we have the relays to come.
Yeah.
That used to be a source of pride for the country.
All right, yeah. Them, even we go semi-finals, be like, all right, them look good for the relay.
Yeah, man.
Look like you can get a good relay leg. I used to take pride. Remember when Gregerhans and Vivian Clark?
Yeah. In particular.
Even the 4x1.
Williams with Novin.
Because they know that they can't get an individual
No,
goal
no,
or
no, no, no,
medal.
no, no.
Some of
We
them-
were good at it.
Yeah,
Bottom
because,
line, no matter what you know, Bridget.
no, because some of the athletes know that they can't get the individual goal or silver. They can't medal individually. But they always look at the relay and say, we can get something out of the relay.
It's a source of pride.
And
Even
You run as a country, you know, Bridget.
From boys and girls champs coming up, the relays.
Even champs.
Yeah, the pride in relays.
Yeah, really is.
not anymore.
You can imagine you get the button and you run past a man in the last thing.
Come on,
That's
baby.
glory, you know, Bridget.
I don't know what's happening with. I think nowadays
But it's focused on individual.
individual events, and I think
Contracts
is either
and
J3s or the contracts that they are signed need to put
So no money in
some
the
relay, put some relay stipulations. I have to represent the country in
I
the
mean,
relay.
if you get goal, you must get.
I think relays are important.
If you medal or.
I'm going to show you
You're
how
gonna get
badly it
something.
got. Look at the Olympics. We had Shelley and we had Sharika,
Yeah.
and none of them participated in the relay. Not one of them.
Yeah.
In the 4x1.
Yeah, but weren't they all injured last Olympics?
Shelley ran the 100.
When
She won the heats, you know.
Yeah,
It was the
but
semi-final.
she
She
pulled
pulled
out
out.
because of this issue at the gate.
Yeah.
So
And she
emotionally-
didn't even run the relays. Come
So
on, man.
You're saying she's selfish.
What do you say?
What you really saying? What is it you're coming here to
What
say?
you say? What you
I'm saying that the athletes don't care about the relays anymore. We're just wasting their time.
I've
Simple
heard that
put.
before.
We're wasting our time with the
sad. We
relays.
need-
It's not like you can force them
And,
to run.
and the thing about it, what I hate, is that you're going to use second string persons to run and qualify. And then when they reach a big dance now, it's the top dogs that want to come and run.
Of course. that's
No,
what you go.
me no want it.
No,
No,
but the top dogs are
the,
first.
the same second string
top
where you
dogs
used to
run the
qualify.
individual
Is,
events.
no, the same second string will qualify, same second string will try and medal.
I don't think if I run 100 or 200 meters, I should run the heat of the 4.
Of the relay.
I don't say run.
I
the-
need the rest
It's
of
practical that you
No,
get
but
some
for
rest.
example,
They have reserves.
we have to qualify to run at the events, you know, run at the worlds, you know.
Yeah.
We have a qualifying meet that we have to meet. For example, we have world relays.
Yeah.
The top dogs don't want to run the world relays. And we are going to use the second string to run the world relays and qualify. And then when they reach world championship, the top dogs want to run. No, me not believe them for run. Go and go run the
I
individually.
think Brian Level shouldn't run the 4x1 running these times.
Run, no, don't run. Go
Are
run
you serious?
individual.
So you would not put level in the men's 4x100?
I say I don't believe in it.
No.
I don't believe in it. But what are the goals still enough?
Jamaica have
But I believe
3 of the 4 fastest men in the world, possibly, right? And you would not put one of those
It's not-
3.
I
men
say I
in
don't
a-
believe that you can have a world relays which you can use the top athletes qualify for the event and them can go on about their business instead of using second string to qualify, and then when they qualify, you reach worlds.
So the race is a reward or the race is an opportunity for Jamaica for win? What is it?
Hold on, top dog,
Both.
top dog, you know.
Both.
Big dog is big dog.
Yeah, but
dogs, big
imagine.
It's always simple.
Look at it this way. We have World Cup qualifying coming up. 'Cause we're going to touch on football a little bit because I know EPL start. We're going to use a lot of Jamaicans, all of Jamaican, but local base, qualify for the World Cup. And then when we reach World Cup now, you see this bunch of Englishmen come in and kick out the local man.
They don't kick out anything. It's the coach's idea. But anyway, I hear a bit of news from Kane, and Kane never say it on the air, you know. My forward from Arnett Gardens is now...
Kaim Dixon,
Kaim Dixon
Yeah.
has now been on loan to
Crawley Town.
an unknown...
No, man, it's not
Team.
unknown.
Unknown.
No, it's not unknown.
Not,
Unknown to
it's
you.
not even on the English map.
It's not backwards. This is where I wanted him to go from the get-go.
Why?
Crawley Town?
It's League 2.
Yeah, why? League to do.
He's young, and he needs to get his feet wet in English
All this
football.
Kaim Dixon?
He's 2021 this year.
That's not young.
That's not
Yeah,
young.
but when he left to
How
go
old
to
is Yaman?
Charlton,
Yaman reached the age
no, man,
19
them are
yet?
Europeans, them build for football, man.
Laman mother packs a lunch for him every day. You know, what you
But
talking
what I'm
about?
saying is that when he went to England, he has to get him foot wet and going to League
You
One.
can't do it at this age, you know.
No, man. Me disagree.
He needs playing time, and they are not going to select him, you know.
21, 22, if you cannot play top flight
No, no,
football,
no.
don't expect at age 26 you're going to play top flight
We have
football.
26 years not
Unless
playing football.
You don't
no.
have an anomaly like Vardy and
But he needs playing time. He's in a new country. He needs
prime
environment.
years. This is
man.
the time now.
No, nothing wrong with him. playing
Kaim
League
Dixon
Two.
is on the national team of Jamaica, and you're putting him in an English second division,
Fourth division.
4th division amateur team.
Nothing wrong with him playing there. He needs playing time. He needs to build up he needs playing time. He needs to be playing. And
Let
sitting
him
at,
play for the team.
no, but he's not playing at Charlton right now.
That's what I'm saying. Let him play for
I'm
Charlton.
not
Charlton
saying-
not selecting him.
I'm saying it's just a backward.
But other than him, but
It's a step back.
why would I want him to be playing
Sometimes they would
21,
step
under
back, move
21
forward,
football?
so hopefully this move can
Yeah, it's just
propel his career.
it's a-
Because I mean, if him score, let's say 30 goals in League Two,
Alright.
maybe
So he said dominate.
dominate
for
League
example,
Two,
for example.
and then
Yeah.
next thing you know, you're playing championship next year, and
Yeah, but that's what I want for him. That's what I want him to get the playing time. I wanted him when him leave, when he had left Arnett, go to a
Yeah.
League Two, dominate, and then move
There's a
up.
problem, you see, with playing low level any sport, right? Time to time, I ask Kane, if I'm playing with people and they can't even stay in the game with me, my level is going to go.
Yeah, but I understand what you're
Your
saying.
level is going to go.
players going to come one day to the weekend,
Yeah.
pocket.
Yeah.
For example, they're
No,
talking
it's a
about
fact.
Jamaica needs to have Malik Madasil playing for Jamaica. And I said, okay, fine. Malik Madasil left one League One team.
Who's Malik Manasseh?
He's a Jamaican left winger, right winger, and can play centre forward. And he left one League One team and transferred to another League One. He already dominated League One last year. And I'm like, why would you leave from one League One to a next League One?
Maybe for money.
But a championship team wanted him, and championship with a step up. You already dominated a league.
Yeah.
Why stay? Test the metal. For Kaim Dixon, he has not played for Charlton. He was basically playing for Charlton under 21 the entire time last year. So coming to this year, you need playing time. You need to get your feet more wet. You need to acclimatize. You need to get some playing time. You need to get going. Going to a League Two on loan, I don't see a problem rather than him staying and playing under 21 again.
If that's the only choices, but
Yeah,
I
Premier-
think by
Premier
now.
League too.
By the way, the career of Whisper is over.
He's still at Chelsea. He's back in
He's
training.
at Chelsea Village, but is he playing football for Chelsea Football Club?
Not
Is he
still with
playing?
the Village.
Is
still
he
playing.
singing the football?
He's not playing. He's in training ground.
Because I think we see him more in Jamaica than anywhere
As the
else.
cartel says, still away training wheels.
He can. You are on the party circuit sometimes. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, now is the time. Whisper Huffle.
Yeah,
Make a breakthrough as well.
we see a career look like it's still born.
He's gonna go on loan, man. They're gonna loan him out.
Eh?
He's gonna loan out.
Same thing going to happen to him then.
Same thing. Yeah, because they need to play, you know.
Yeah,
They need to
they are
play.
good too, you know.
And then two of them bring,
Dominate.
make Carleton come up.
Yeah, we see Omari Hutchinson being transferred from Ipswich to Fulham, 37.5 million.
And Mark Antonio
Omar
is
is-
essentially retired.
Martin is British,
Mikel?
right?
Omar don't know what it is.
He's British. He's going to play for, he wants to play for
He
England.
wants to play for
Tell me
England.
about Antonio now. He's retired.
No,
Antonio
man, he's
will
looking
work
for a club.
What
He's
club?
training with Leeds right now.
Leeds United?
Yeah, West Ham
Antonio.
release him. So he's
I know he's been released, but you here say he's at Leeds.
yeah, man, he's at Leeds
You have
training.
a contract.
Let me get the contract yet.
Crazy.
So what training mean?
But trade. But try.
Jamaica under 15 when
Winning,
come
yeah.
back up.
That mean nothing to you?
It means a lot to me. Why? It's basically a local team.
No. Wait. Yeah, but hold
Under
on.
15 can't
You,
stop.
so
League
you
B?
think when those 15-year-olds get to be 18 and 21, you think that the team will be those guys?
No,
That's
but
what I want.
I mean,
I would love.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love.
look at the
Let me say something. I've
I
seen
would
this
love
movie.
that.
I've seen this movie a couple times.
hopefully 1 and 2 can step
I
up.
have seen this movie a couple times. We beat up Cayman and St. Vincent and US Virgin Islands at the under 15 level. 7 love, 8 love, Grenada and all this kind of thing. That means nothing for big ball.
I would love for them to keep that crop of players together.
There's no crop that's kept, brethren.
I want them to keep that crop
You believe
together.
crops are kept in table tennis? Or who is who winning?
I can't feel it.
You must think
Crop circle.
you must think of crop circles.
But as I say, it's football time again.
Yeah.
JPL is coming up. We see a lot of
EPL
transfers.
kickoff.
EPL kickoff. yeah.
World Cup qualifiers.
World Cup
is
qualifiers September.
September 9th, and we don't even know the team. And we have half of the players not even playing the football. We don't. Ravel can't
I
find a
was
club.
surprised that we still keep the coach. I thought after this season, the last set of performances, I thought I'm gonna get rid of
Can't fire him.
McLaren.
They can't fire him. Not right now.
Under
They can't fire him right now
management team
because
now, so, you know, coaching staff.
he needed an assistant.
Oh, you mean they can't fire him?
Makes no sense.
it make a lot of sense.
No, man.
Last performances have been dismal.
But remember-
His selections, there was a match that the man sit down in the stands.
Yeah, nothing wrong with him going in the
Go on
stands.
for them job.
The problem with that, you know, it was the problem now. They can't fire him because they didn't give him everything that he needed. He needed an assistant coach, and they didn't get that assistant coach. So he was basically working at default. Hence the reason why he's always in the stands at times, because he needs another eye
You ever hear
to see the game.
never
Because
hear that
coaches
in
have
my-
assistants.
I've never heard of that.
When you look at, we talk about Craig
The
Butler, I
coach
said,
leave the team and go up in the stand because he needs an assistant.
he needs to see the game from another angle. Remember when we see a lot of these Pep Guardiolas and a lot of these coaches on the sideline, you know, they have guys in the stands looking at the game.
So when you go to this angle,
communicating.
what you see?
They get to see the game from a different angle. They get to see how the players are moving, who is not doing what they need to do. And then when halftime come, you're going and say, yo, you know, the way I need to come out and...
But that's why you have video.
So the
replay,
coach's viewpoint is not the best viewpoint to watch.
No. I don't think from the sideline, no.
I see.
I mean, they
So
shout
why
it-
don't all
they shout-
coaches
they
sit down
shout-
up there
They
then?
shout instructions from sidelines.
Because they're getting instructions from someone else to tell you, so who is not doing what.
I see what you mean.
Well, I mean, we come to the end of another episode of Primer Sports Center. I mean, you know, we have big up listeners out there. In
Yeah, Fit FM.
96.7. I mean,
Facebook, YouTube, the World Wide Web as a deal.
we look forward to the big UFC matchup later tonight.
Yeah, let's see how good my prediction goes tonight.
Track and field is gearing up for a humding of a World Championships next month. I mean, football, EPL
Football
start
blowing
Big
up.
match.
leagues. I mean, look forward to the World Cup qualifiers. I mean, table tennis always a play.
I think later this month we have the big boxing match.
Yeah, so basketball, big up Jamaican basketball. I mean, we qualified for Group B.
Oh yes, congrats.
Yeah.
Canada, Puerto Rico, and Bahamas are trying to qualify for the FIBA World Cup. So
That would be a great achievement, you know. But we have a couple of foreigners in the team. Reggae boys.
we should probably get on about the coach and the president of Basketball Association.
Yeah, we had them on coming. Yeah.
When basketball.
Yeah, we should congratulate them and bring them on. Yeah.
So, I mean, next week we're going to have a rundown of all these events that are coming up, not only tonight, but throughout the whole week.
Yes.
We have a lot to look forward for. Liverpool win yesterday, to win today. Man U, Arsenal, and Man.
Tomorrow. Oh, jeez.
I tell you, the noisy neighbors are out. Again,
EPL is back.
I mean, a lot of sports to look forward to. But again, thank you for tuning in to Prima Sports Center. I mean, we appreciate all the viewership. And without you, I mean, this couldn't be possible.
Yeah,
Next
most
week-
definitely.
Truly.
Next week, they'll no chance. Paramount will be back in the studio. And I mean, big up from the Prima Sports Desk and enjoy your weekend.
Peace.
Peace.